So I'm here with England centre Mike Tindall. You had quite a big weekend. Congratulations on your marriage. How does it feel to be married now?
I've been lucky enough to live with Zahara for 7 years, so not that much has changed.
And have the players reported back to you that it was a good do and they had a good time?
Yeah, I think so. I think everyone was happy with how it went. So I know that we were. So yeah, it's just a shame that we've short-lived and you've got to come back to work so quickly. But we always knew that was the case. She's riding this weekend, and I'm hoping to get selected to play in that first World game.
Was it also quite strange to perhaps be cheered by so many Scots for a change outside when you arrived? A bit of a different feeling.
Yeah, it doesn't often happen, but we'll take it. We'll take it.
Now, turning to Wales, obviously we're preparing for a test match this week. Is it good to get actually into some competitive rugby after sort of a tough pre-season?
Yeah, it always is. But more importantly, it's because everyone knows you get into that point where there's going to be a cut-off and they've got to announce the actual World Cup squad, and you know that these warm-up games could be your only chance to sort of really put your name forward and make sure you get that one of those spots in the squad. So it comes with many different layers. You just want to be out there and play because you've done 6 weeks of hard work. You want to just get out there and show yourself, but at the same time you know that there's a lot of pressure there because you want to make sure you perform well to make sure you get on that plane.
And what sort of game are you expecting from Wales, considering it is pre-season and it's before a World Cup, but it's still a test match and it's still Wales at Twickenham?
It's still a test match, but that's where it's different. You train through the week, so you still do a normal fitness week, as it were, but then you've also got an extra session if you got the game. But I think both teams will be trying stuff, new stuff, making sure that seeing what works, what doesn't work. Ultimately, it's sometimes not about the winning. It's about making sure that there's a performance there and there's a consistency in that performance. So it's quite hard to read into too much of. I've been in pre-season games where we've played 3 and we've been awesome for 3 games, but then you come into the season and you don't play that well. So it's hard to judge them. From our point of view, we've just got to try and make sure that we put everything in place that we've been working on, and we're happy when we come away from them. We're happy, and in each game we see a progression that we get better and better. So once we get to that Argentina game, we really go in there with a load of confidence to go after it.
And obviously you put one over Wales in Cardiff at the start of the Six Nations. They're going to take every opportunity to put them back over England, aren't they, at Twickenham? Yeah,
definitely. It's still England versus Wales. That's the ultimate thing. So it's always going to have that edge. And playing them back to back as well always adds a little bit of spice. But again, this week we're just going to really focus on what we're about. We've just got to focus on making sure all our sort of detail is in order, defensively and attackingly. And you never know because it's not really like you can study tape, because it could come to a point where they're going to throw in new stuff. So as long as you've worked on your game and that's all in order, that's all you can hope for, and then you have to just react on the field to what you get thrown at.
And finally, it's a sellout crowd at Twickenham. Hopefully the sun will be shining. It should be a great day for all the fans.
Yeah, definitely. It's great that it's going to be full house again. That's always awesome to run out at Twickenham to a full house. It's a very special thing. I expect there's probably going to be a few guys maybe out there who are out there for the first time as well, if they get their chance. So it's going to be a special day all round, and you just hope that you can then put in a performance that can make you come off the field and you're proud of.
Thanks for your time and good luck on Saturday.
Cheers, thank you.